Welcome to December, which is going to be my modified version of Vlogmas in that I don't upload a video every day. I upload 3 videos a week. We're gonna do a chill get ready with me. I just wanna kind of talk about this month, maybe talk about the year a little bit. And I grabbed a couple of palettes that I don't know if I've actually used in videos yet. They're 2 from Odin's Eye. I have the Alva 2, which looks like this. And then I have the this one. And I wanted to do like a 2-toned kind of holiday look, like a holiday smoky eye, and just kind of talk about stuff. Talk about my plans for the month. Just start it off nice and chill, shall we? How's everyone doing? I washed my brushes the other day. I feel very proud of myself. I have not washed my brushes in a long time, so judge me all you want. My brushes were gross, but when I was thinking about doing Vlogmas, I thought back to last year and I kind of got like overwhelmed immediately with the idea of doing a video every single month. When I thought over it and I was talking to Josh, it was so funny when I cleaned this brush. I was like, oh, this is how soft it can be. It can go on smooth. Wow. What a difference clean brushes make. Clean your brushes. Don't do as I do as I say. When I was talking to Josh about possibly doing Vlogmas, I realized that I didn't want to. I didn't want to do a video every day because I don't live with my sister anymore. I live with my boyfriend, with my significant other, that I like hanging out with. I like watching TV shows. I like sleeping in late. I like hanging out with him. And not that I don't like hanging out with my sister, but like, not as much. And last year, there wasn't nearly the kind of work schedule and workload at my work as there is now. And so I was a lot less overwhelmed at work than I am now. So I was like, okay, well, I can just make videos at home. I don't have anything else to do except watch fucking Netflix, so I might as well make it productive. So I posted a video every single day. And a lot of people are doing that this year still. Like, props to you if you can do Vlogmas more than one time. If you can do it anytime, honestly. Posting a video every day is not easy, and people who do post videos every day usually have editors that help them, and I don't have that. And I have a day job. And I just have like hobbies, things that I like to do and people I like to see. So I was like, I'm just gonna not, because I, A, was really overwhelmed at the idea. B, I'm not as worried about money as I was last year, mainly because I am getting like sponsorships here and there, and I have a bit more stability now than there was last year. And I was like, I don't want to push myself so far to where I am miserable all of Christmas, because that's another thing. If you don't follow Josh on social media, you might not know, but he is a Christmas lover to an almost ridiculous degree. He will wear Christmas sweaters year round. He already started listening to Christmas music the day after Halloween, even before Halloween. He'll listen to Christmas music year round. His birthday is around Christmas too, so that also kind of contributes to it. But I didn't want to spend his favorite month and his favorite time of the year just working myself to the bone, to the point where I was just exhausted and tired and miserable and spending all my time in the basement where our computers are. I was just like, no, I'll just add some videos to my schedule so that I'm posting more regularly and more often, so that way I can kind of reap some of the benefits of the increased ad revenue that comes in December, because that's why people do Vlogmas. Besides wanting to have this big end of the year kind of bash type thing, the ad revenue from AdSense in December is wonderful. It really is. It's very good. And I was like, well, I can still reap some of the benefits by posting videos more often, but not working myself to the point where I don't want to get up in the morning or don't want to drive to work. Because that's the other thing. I don't live as close to my job as I used to. It takes me a lot longer to get to and from work. So I really do have less hours in a day to do anything, because when I leave work around 5 o'clock, I don't usually get home until close to 6. Or if I leave at like 5:15, I get home at 6, and then we want to make dinner. And that takes till 7 o'clock usually. And there's just stuff that we need to do in an evening. And I have to leave earlier in the morning, so I can't stay up as late, because I can't wake up 20 minutes before work starts and just hop on the road like I used to. So there really is less hours in a day for me that I just didn't want to push myself to that point. And I really like October and November, so I didn't want to spend all of October and November pre-filming things because I feel kind of not like burnt out creatively, but a little bit burnt out creatively. Like I'm kind of posting all these series, which I do love posting, don't get me wrong. Like I'm going to be posting all the series that I have this month, but I'm kind of at the point where I just want to make what I want to make. And I mentioned this in my favorites video where it's like, I really appreciate channels these days that are just making stuff that they just want to fucking make. That's just fun. Like it doesn't have to follow like a theme or like a genre. It's just, I want to make stuff. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. And I just kind of want to make stuff. And so you're going to get some content about anime this month. And you're going to get some content maybe about The Sims this month. Who knows? Like I might do another speed build. It has made YouTube a lot less stressful and a lot more fun lately where I'm just kind of making stuff that I want to make. And I have the series that I can do that are kind of more reliable, I would say, more reliable content that people are going to watch, that I know people are going to watch, where I can post these silly journal videos and these videos about anime that I know that are very niche and stuff, and I can still do my like favorite music of the year, which I still need to narrow down because I haven't done that yet. It's made YouTube a lot less stressful, like a lot less stressful, and I've kind of taken a step back, I think, from social media a lot this year. It stresses me out. B, like I said, I am living with my boyfriend now, who I love and want to hang out with and want to see all the time and don't want to be constantly looking at social media. And I want to be able to like make dinner with him and watch anime and make out with him. Pretty basic. But because of that, I've also kind of become a little bit detached. Not that detached from the YouTube community, but detached from social media in a way that, like, I don't necessarily know everything that's going on all the time. People will tag me in things on Instagram, and I'm like, I don't know anything about that. Or, like, they'll tag me, like, oh, did you see what this person did? And I'm like, no. You know, it's this level of, I don't want to devote that much brain space to, like, petty internet stuff anymore. Obviously, there's a difference between people doing, like, actual harm and being actually bad people. I'm gonna use this color on this eye right here. I'm gonna do like a red, kind of dark red moment on this one and then a green on this one. Like I mentioned before, this is the Alva palette from Odin's Eye. So it's been kind of nice, honestly, like not really paying attention to all of that lately because I'm like, oh, like I muted words on Twitter. Like I muted certain influencers that it's like, I really, if there's something important I need to know, I will see somebody on YouTube talk about it and I will get to know what is happening. But like, I don't want to know the play-by-play of everything all the time on Twitter. Sometimes I just want to know, when does the next episode of this thing come out? What's the newest funny meme? Like, I kind of just want to have fun on social media again. And especially because this last 2 years have been so just down when it comes to like COVID, everything, like lockdown, everything is intense and stressful that you're seeing all the time. I kind of just wanted to remove a little bit of that extra stuff that really wasn't that important. I don't want to just bog my brain down with stuff all the time. Like I stopped following a lot of like more kind of drama related channels, or I unfollowed a lot of commentary channels that kind of leaned more to drama mostly. I do really like still commentary channels that do these like deep dives on things. Like I still love commentary channels that do that. I really hope that that has kind of come across in my content, that I'm just kind of less annoyed with things that are largely unimportant. Like there's a lot of important things to get annoyed with and to get mad about. I unfollowed a lot of stuff that kind of wasn't important. I do appreciate when people kind of notice that and see that I'm just kind of having a little bit more fun with my channel and making the stuff I want to make. Because like I've mentioned before, I've been making videos for 10 years on here. Doing it for that long gets a little old after a while. Not gonna say I'm gonna stop anytime soon, but sometimes you're not interested in the same type of stuff for as long, you know? People who keep up the same kind of content on their channel for years and years at a time, I can't do that. Like I can't just be the same person for years outwardly on the internet. Not saying I'm gonna stop making stuff about makeup, because I love talking about makeup and I love talking about brands and I love talking about corporate, like I loved still talking about that stuff. Like I'm not saying that's going away, but when it comes to like rants and things and stuff that just like I would actively search out to get mad about, I don't want to do that anymore. not because I think it's just like inherently negative and it's bad. It's just for me, I don't feel good afterwards. And I don't get the same kind of like cathartic release that I used to when I post videos where I'm like getting mad on camera for 20 minutes at a time. Like certain things I do for sure. Like if somebody's actually doing something that's like worth calling out to a point where I'm gonna make a whole video about it, like sure. Like I made a couple of those last year. Don't worry about it. Like not everything that I see and get annoyed with, I feel the need to make a rant about the way I used to. So that's refreshing and nice. I don't want to just weigh down my own brain to a point where it affects my mental health, because this last year, like as wild as it was in the world and as stressful as it was, like moving, getting out of my house and all of that, as stressful as that was, this year's been like actually really nice for my mental health because I've been living with Josh and we are living in a home together and we're finally living together after 5 years, and it's like been really nice. And it's exciting to have our first Christmas together because, like I said, he loves Christmas to a ridiculous degree. I can't wait to put up our Christmas tree. That will be a video at some point. Once we actually do get the Christmas tree. He ordered it online because we couldn't find the one that we wanted in stores. He said to me the other day, he's like, so, you know, when we get our tree, you're just gonna find me out here in the living room just kind of staring at it sometimes. And I was like, okay. That's fine. But it was just funny that he was just warning me that like, I'm just gonna look at the tree sometimes for just staring at it for extended periods of time. I'm like, all right. We put up Christmas lights outside and he was like, and I was like, are you gonna do that with the outside Christmas lights? He's like, no, just the tree. Because he loves Christmas trees. He's very particular about his Christmas trees. Like I said, he was a Christmas baby. Yeah, that's kind of what has been on my mind. I haven't like made a full video just talking about it and talking about kind of like where my mind's at and what my plans are. Mostly, I'm not really planning on changing what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of like explaining what I'm doing right now and explaining what I've been doing the last several months. I'm gonna make stuff that I like watching. Like, the more I watch things that make me laugh and make me happy, the less inclined I'm gonna want to be to make things that make me frustrated and stressed out. When I was watching things that were more like kind of commentary based and more intense and more dramatic, I guess, when I was watching more of those, I was definitely more inclined to make it because it's like you absorb the content you consume and that affects what you do and that affects your own kind of thought process and affects what you put out into the world. So lately, because I've been just consuming stuff that makes me largely happy, that's what I've been wanting to make. And that's why I've like just had more videos where I'm just like gushing and nerding out about stuff and laughing about things. Like, I really hope that you guys notice that, because it's something that's actually been, while the view counts on those videos are not always the best, because I know that that's not necessarily why people came to my channel. The people who do watch them and the people who do tend to consume all of those kind of silly videos, like, I genuinely appreciate it like so much. I appreciate you guys who do watch those kind of silly videos that really don't have much of like a thesis or really much of a purpose other than to just zone out and like turn your brain off for 20 minutes at a time. Yeah, I've been really liking, as far as the series go, I've been really liking my discontinued makeup series, or discontinued brands. The cursed corporate collabs will become a series. I will keep doing makeup archives, but I'm gonna be like going back into the archives like decades ago. That will be a thing that I do eventually. Yeah, because this month it'll be, the archives video this month will be about 2020. Woo, we've caught up to the present day. And then next month we'll be going back in time even further. So I'm excited about that because that's where all kinds of weird shit is. Like, looking at the makeup in the 90s, oh my god, it was a wild time. Yeah, so for this month, enough rambling on about just like my life. This month, I am doing videos Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So instead of your regularly scheduled Tuesdays and Friday uploads, I will be doing an extra video a week. My makeup archives that I'm going to be doing, my Cursed corporate collabs. We'll probably focus on Christmas collabs. The discontinued makeup brands. I will still be doing redesigning palettes. I will do, I do have my like worst makeup and best makeup of 2021 that will be happening as separate videos. But then I also thought what would be kind of fun for the anti-haul for this month, because the worst makeup, it's kind of repetitive, you know, like I don't want to make 2 videos just talking about like bad makeup right now, because if I talk about like the worst makeup of 2021, if there's something that's extraordinarily bad that's out right now, I will include it. But I cannot imagine anything overtaking the Sims and Mac release that came out in January. I literally can't imagine anything overtaking that. For my anti-haul, what I thought might be kind of fun, I'm taking this like orangey red in the red side. For my anti-haul, I thought would be kind of fun is kind of do like a best of 2021, like a compilation, cut out pieces from different videos and just make a compilation. I thought that might be kind of fun. I mean, I guess this one, oh, actually I'll use this one. I was like, what highlighter do I want to use? I don't know. I have another tiny brush in here that's cleanish. Josh is home. There he is. Just loud as fuck car. Oh, I don't even remember what I was saying before that cut off. Just put on some highlight, you know. Hi.
Hi. Are you recording?
Yes. I don't know what I was saying. Mascara, let's do that. What was I even saying? Let's just jump to where the end of the video is. But I really hope that y'all are taking some time to yourself, having a healthy time right now, because I know that, like I mentioned before, everything is fucking overwhelming all the time. And, you know, like Bo Burnham said, welcome to the internet where you get a little bit of everything all of the time, even if you don't want it. And lately, I don't want it. Lately, I just want a lot of a few things. I feel like a lot of anything on the lips would be a bit much. Ooh, I'm gonna do this Pat McGrath one. This one I'm like low on. I'm gonna finish it. I want to finish it soon. Yeah, so this month will be a bit more lighthearted than usual. And you know, it's what I need. Just a bit of fun, frivolity. Interacting with all of you guys during Vlogmas last year was great, don't get me wrong. And I like loved uploading those videos and I loved the engagement and I loved talking with you guys every day and like having that as like a fun thing that I got to do every day. But the work that went into it was a lot. And I had the time and I had the like creative energy to do it because I wasn't really doing much creatively otherwise. And that was really the only outlet that I had like to do anything. So now that's not the case. And I actually like have things I want to do. This is the look for today. I like it. It's fun. It's festive. I like these shadows a lot. These shimmers and these mattes are actually pretty nice. Yeah, that's kind of where my brain's at these days. I hope that made somewhat sense. I don't know if it did, but we will see. For today's song of the day, though, let me see. What song do I want it to be? Today's song of the day is Phoebe Bridgers' cover of That Funny Feeling from Bo Burnham. It came out, God, how long ago did it come out? A month ago? But it's a really lovely cover. I love Phoebe Bridgers. She's awesome. When she finally gets to go on tour, I will be so there, so fast, because I only gotten to see her one time at Sasquatch in 2018. And that's not enough for me. That's not enough for me. So That Funny Feeling, Phoebe Bridgers' Bo Burnham cover, is your song of the day, because it's good. Do let me know in the comments below what kinds of videos that you would like to see this month, because I do have like things planned out to an extent, but there are some days here and there where I'm like, I don't really know what's gonna go there. If there's anything that you saw that I did last year that you would like me to do, let me know, or things that you just have like ideas that you think I would like. I'm going to try to film some videos with Libby too, because those are always fun during the holidays as well. And Josh and I will be filming some holiday videos too. We'll be decorating the tree, maybe doing some sort of cooking thing. I don't know. This is the look. This is the finished look. I enjoy it. I realize my shirt is not very festive. It's We Are Scientists, but We Are Scientists is seasonally appropriate all year round. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoy the rest of this month. I hope you laugh. I hope you have a good time, because this is a stressful time. And especially for those of you working retail, I salute you. I do not miss that life. Sometimes I miss that life, but definitely not during the holidays, because I have worked retail before at the holidays and it sucks. It is so draining. I am sending you the best vibes and the calmest of sleeps. Yeah. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. It is Wednesday. We are halfway through. You have 2 more days after this. I have 2 more days after this. If you guys want to follow me anywhere else on social media, my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Twitch. Instagram and Twitter are both Abers07, and my Twitch is just Abers without the 07. I will be streaming on Twitch every Saturday this month, so if you like games content and streams, usually that happens over on Twitch. Sometimes it happens here on YouTube, but I never play games here. So if you would like to watch me play The Sims, it is over there. And we have a good time. I think we have a good time. The only issue is that I start at like 8 o'clock, and so a lot of times people, at least in Europe, are asleep. And then like it's the middle of the day for Australians the next day. And then East Coasters, it's like midnight. So I'm gonna try to get better at streaming earlier in the day, but I'm not gonna promise anything because I am a night owl. So most of the time I get people either in Australia or in Pacific Standard Time. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. I hope you are doing well, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!